Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. I've done quite a few videos now and none of them have been cooking. So today I'm sharing something straight from the book, okay? It might sound corny coming out loud, but when you read it, you'll probably smile. This is a cinnamon, honey, banana and blueberry oatmeal casserole. It's a mouthful of a title, but mouths will be full. I wrote it, I had to say it. This comes directly from my sick days chapter in the kids book. Although anyone can have this when they're sick, we have all the good stuff that helps during those days. Ironically, I'm not feeling well today, so this is good. So we have oats, walnuts, blueberries, bananas, ginger, honey. These are the things in this that really make it a superfood. Definitely, you're gonna help yourself get well by making this. It's warm, it's comforting. You could always add warm milk and make it like more of a porridge, or more honey because that's good for you. So it's also very easy. I'm gonna jump right into this. This recipe comes together very quickly. Okay, so we're gonna start with 2 1/4 cups of oats. Okay, and then we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. You could use coconut sugar, or you don't need anything because we do have honey. Like I said, I just like the taste, so it just adds a little something. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're gonna add our baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Okay, so you just stir it up. This is pretty basic so far. Actually, the whole recipe really is. So we have our nice seasoned oats. It smells good. And we're gonna move on to the liquid ingredients. We're gonna have our milk, applesauce, honey, and vanilla. So this is 2 cups of milk. So I'm using oat milk, but I do suggest using almond milk just for that extra health benefit. My son's allergic to almonds, otherwise I would be. Oat milk is still healthy. So we're also gonna add in our applesauce. This is 1/2 cup of applesauce. Okay, so now we're gonna add our honey. This is a super important part. We all know honey makes you well. Drink it in your tea, drink it hot, add it to everything. I wanna get as much as we can, a whole 1/4 cup. Okay, that looks good. Like I said, this is what makes us well. Preferably if you use local honey. There's something to that. I don't know the details, so I'm not gonna share too much, but buy local. Okay, and our last liquid ingredient is vanilla. You can't really have an oatmeal casserole without it. We need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Yes, that is so pretty. All right, we're gonna mix this well, and then we will add our liquid ingredients to our dry ingredients. It's kind of like standard baking, which I don't do, but it's like it. Ooh, it's sticky and sweet. Oh, we're just gonna add the 2 together. Right, so we just added the liquid ingredients to the dry ingredients. It's supposed to look a little soupy, a little watery, because we still have our fruit to add. So now we're gonna add our blueberries, chop the bananas, put them right in. One reason I think this recipe is so good for kids is because they often lose their appetite when they're sick, and they love the flavors in this. It's so comforting, and they don't realize that it's so good for their health. But blueberry and bananas and oatmeal and cinnamon and honey, come on. It's so easy to get them to eat it. So that's what we need when we're not well. All right. Okay, so this is looking good. Everything's coming together. My oven is preheated. My casserole dish is already greased, so we're gonna pour this right in here. Pop it in the oven, and we're almost done. Easy is good. Okay, so this would be the part where I'd say add the walnuts. As I mentioned, my son is highly allergic to nuts, so I don't have that option, but it is important. Walnuts are so good for you, especially when you're sick, but really always. So if you don't have an allergy, add walnuts here, press it into the top, and even make it like a crumb. It's perfect. We need it. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven. Okay, we have it in the oven, about 45 minutes. Keep an eye on it, but it really depends on your oven. You just want the oatmeal bubbling, which is really easy to do because we added so much liquid. The first few times I tried this recipe, I had tweaks to make. So adding more liquid just makes it warmer, cozier, more moist. It turns out perfect every time, so this is the finished recipe. Final answer. Come on, take a look, babe. Because it's hot. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Perfect. Okay, well there we have it. That's it. You saw how easy that was to put together. This is so good for us, a perfect way to start the day when you don't feel well. Be sure to check back. I'm gonna be sharing a lot more recipes, sick days, and all the recipes. Till next time.